I'm gonna put 2 in for the show. Start it with me going like this.
Papa Nicotine.
Zinny. Papa Zinny, Zinny, Zinny.
Well,
Papa
so-
Zinny. Papa Zinny.
what's up?
There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode All the Time Show. We are your hosts, Shane, Logan, and Anthony. We have a good episode. Kinda. Not really. But we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some fucking fun. I know that much. Right, boys? Tony,
Yeah.
you look like you're in
Episode,
somewhere yeah, you look like you're somewhere different today, Tone. Are you back on the road? What are you up to over there, pal?
I'm in Mississippi. I went past Alabama, down to Bass Bayou. Now I'm in Mississippi, Meridian, Mississippi, at a power plant here. Traveling Tony, back at it again. But I haven't seen you guys in a while. I got lots to catch up.
All work, no pleasure, right?
Well, funny thing you say that is I find time to have pleasure at work. Think about that real quick.
There we go. Okay.
Nothing like a bathroom break.
I've learned from the best about how to have fun while you're at work, having close friends of mine. Speaking of which, I have a lot to talk about. It's Rebirth came back today. I'm excited to play it. Do you guys know what your PR is? Not the one mode where you can keep in the loadouts drop, but regular Rebirth. Do you remember your PR?
Really doesn't want me to state mine, huh? I don't know. I dropped 18 today.
18 today. You don't remember back in the day, though?
I think it's 29. In the mode that you're trying to discontinue me on was 44?
Yeah. Well, that mode was different. It's a little, you got to say
it. Was Rebirth.
Yeah, you're right.
It's called Totally Normal Rebirth.
You're right, but before you guys were Rebirthians, I was the original Rebirthian. I would be playing that. You'd be playing that. Now you guys love it. You remember yours, Shane? 7?
I think 7 or 8 probably. I have no idea what my actual Rebirth PR was because I never took it seriously, never cared about it.
Oh, I love it.
Until the big map kind of sucked there with whatever Warzone 2, and then Rebirth somehow became better.
Yeah,
Caldera, yeah. Horrible.
I love it. In fact, ranked play kind of messed it up a little bit.
Caldera?
No, Rebirth.
Yeah.
I love the idea of taking on teams. Nowadays, you can't do that. If I go, I'll drop in with squads, and the guy's like, Magic's on by himself, and he'll say his things he needs to say. I'm thinking, I'm 40 years old, and I'm trying to take out teams on myself. What are you doing? I'm not working as a team yet. I want to go out there, but it's harder now. I think ranked switched everything where you got to play as a team more. The skills just a lot crazier now too from a year ago. Which means
the game evolved. It's kind of like the NBA. It evolved. It's not like 1v4 or anything anymore. Everyone's stacked on top of each other. I actually saw that on Twitter yesterday. I think someone took a poll where do they think it's better now that like stacking is a thing. A lot of people said yes.
Really? They're the stackers. They're the scared people who don't want to venture a life on their own. Figure out who they are.
They just announced that they're doing a thing for people stacking. They want people to stack. It's a team objective game. You get better loot faster. You find more loadout chests apparently or something when you land together in a certain vicinity. It's probably why when we were landing at Control earlier, we kept finding all those personal weapon or loadout crates. That's probably why we were finding them. They give you better loot apparently if you land in a certain proximity together.
They want people to stack? They're pushing towards it?
Team objective game that's what they're saying.
Did you guys drop in together or separate?
Oh, we landed at Control together.
No, first game Rebirth. Linked up?
They were still downloading, so I jumped in with
You went without your boys. I would have waited for you, Shane.
Yeah, I know.
I would have dropped for you. I would have waited for you.
Yeah.
It's a special day. Special day in the Call of Duty world.
Selfish, self-centered, just jumped right into it with a couple European boys.
Doesn't even realize how selfish he is.
You know what I did? I jumped in with Shane in first game with him. I dropped 18, so it was good.
Logan, we don't test your skill here. We know you're good. Okay? You're up there with Z-Laner, Z-Looter.
I think I had 15 assists, too.
You did have some assists.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up quick because I'm excited. I'm actually, after this, I'll watch some. I bet Joe O's got a video up and all them good guys. But speaking of people who like to stack and don't really like to venture off on their own, I have my own apartment for the first time in my 38 years of living. May 1st, I move in.
It's a done deal?
Done deal, signed.
First time living on your own.
On my
In
own,
your
no
own
roommate.
No roommate, yeah.
No roommate.
I think that's a good thing to clarify for the people.
Yeah, I've always had a roommate.
Well, it made it seem like you.
I had a
lived at
roommate in
home.
the womb. Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
be.
that's true. Literally,
First time
always had a roommate.
I was squeezing him. His foot was here, and then I was pushing him with my body like this.
This is the freedom you've never had before.
Never, and I
had a
cannot-
roommate since the womb.
Zero furnishing. I got a bed, a TV. I need to get everything else. I'm gonna get a plopper for a couch. That's my number one concern. I want a plop.
Not the sinker. You're going with the plopper.
I want to plop, then sink. You know, I don't want to just sink. I want to plop.
60-40.
Nice. 60-40 ratio is a good one. That's a good
60.
ratio.
When's the next
60
time you're
plop,
coming up
40
here?
sink.
Well, my brother, another stuff to talk about. My brother's going to have a baby this month, so right after that, I'm shooting up.
This month.
Up north. Yeah, end of the month. Do.
You're coming with the truck?
I have a little Hyundai, but
But
I'm
you
a
don't have
car
the truck
guy
anymore?
now.
I'm a car guy. No. I'm
Okay,
a little 35 mile per gallon Hyundai Elantra, and I tell you, I see all these nice trucks, and I think to myself, I could buy that right now. I can pay for that.
I have a couch that I'm selling. I was going to give it to you for free.
Oh,
I would. If you find a way to take it back, you can take it back with you. I'll give it to you for free.
okay.
It's on Facebook Marketplace for $300. Give it to you for free.
It's a plopper.
No, it's not like, whoa, but it's a couch that we've had upstairs.
Good
So
times on that couch.
yeah, I watch movies with my daughter. We have a good time, good family time. on
Great
that couch.
times.
Do you
Great
watch Disney?
family times.
Do you watch Disney movies?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
I'm gonna quiz
Well,
you.
we
later
really
on
watch.
Disney thoughts.
We watch a lot of Cat Noir or Ladybug and Cat Noir. It's like two little superheroes. It's kind of cool. I'm kind of into it.
I'm a fan.
But
If you
Tone,
guys look up the top stream things on Netflix, they're all kid shows. Like having a good kid show is the pinnacle. Like
Mhm.
just so much money in just finding a good kid show, or really you just put a bunch of like cartoon characters and colors and crazy sounds together and like make a kid show, right?
I say if we don't have 500
Distracting
subscribers
stuff.
within a year, we do a kid show.
Tone, just so you know, if you want
Kid
the
show.
couch, that's what
That's
it
not
was.
bad. All right, bud.
And that's mine. That's
That's-
all you. You can
that's
have
not
it.
Strap it right to the top of the Hyundai.
I'll carry the thing.
It's a little heavy.
11 hours.
When did you get rid of the truck?
It had a lower engine knock, a lot of rust.
When though?
Oh, this is about a year today. Actually, about a year this month.
I've been
I'm pretty sure. No, I don't. I haven't stopped at your house when I go back up there. I always say I'm gonna, and I'm like, he's probably busy.
You always do.
He's busy working.
No.
know your work grind.
You always say, I'm going to stop and see Leah. Stink
Yeah.
bug. And then you never do. Then you just
Yeah.
say, oh, I didn't. Then you don't answer the phone.
It breaks my
And
heart
then
on the way home.
Gee.
That's right.
Oh, thanks for stopping.
He always says he's gonna stop to see my mom too. Never does.
I know. I'm one of those guys,
The talker.
I'm one of those guys. and it kills me though. It's not like I lose sleep over it. Just know.
No, because it sounds good the night before you leave. Like, all right, I'm gonna stop, see these people want to do it, and then like that day when you're hitting the road, you're like, yeah, I'm just trying to go straight through.
I think
understand
I'm
it.
changing a little bit now though. I think I'm a little more. I think I'll make the stops now. I want to be a man of my word. So I just won't say it if I don't want to come. I'm like,
Word of my boss, Chico.
That's all we want is a little man of integrity around here.
that's what I'm trying to get. That's the goal.
Tell my daughter that
That's all
Uncle
we
Tone's
asked
coming
for.
over. Uncle Tone's coming to see you. And
She's
then
so excited too.
She stands at the door and she says, "Where's Uncle Tone?"
Somebody animated, full of life coming, and she,
She
Just
cried
don't
for
show
like 3 days last time, right?
Wondering why-
Couldn't
why
sleep. Cried
Uncle
for
Tone
3
didn't
days
wanna-
straight.
Uncle Tony didn't want to see me. She says.
I know.
It's all
Brings a
right.
tear to my eye to this day thinking about it.
I'm a little numb now.
I forgive you.
Wow.
How precious is life, and I can't even go say hi. She doesn't even know how exciting life's gonna get. This is when it's fun to come mess with them a little. I mess with her. It's what I do. You know? Leah, I see you driving. Yeah.
Get her used to being let down. So by the time she gets older, she's used to it. Hard as a rock.
These are good parenting thoughts. You know.
My daughter will never be let down. My daughter is a champion.
Well, she'd be very unique, never to be let down.
Yeah, she would.
Unique.
She would. But who knows? Reach for the stars, right?
Let's move on, boys. Let's move on.
Search for perfection.
We're in a good flow here.
Speaking of women, I mean, this past weekend, first time in my adult sports life in general, where I sat down and was excited to watch women's college basketball tournament. Caitlin Clark.
Both games. It was electric.
Angel Reese. Chick from, what's Paige Beckers?
Paige.
How do you say her last name?
Buchers, I believe.
Buchers from UConn, South Carolina team.
Were the games close?
Yes and no. I think it ended up being a 7-point game with Iowa and LSU. But Caitlin Clark just went
41
crazy.
points.
Yeah, went crazy. The game was close, and then she just started pulling up from Curry range like it was nothing.
It's beautiful.
HBL couldn't guard her. She is special.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really it's fun to watch too. I mean, it's fun to watch. I'll say that it's great what they're doing for
women's sports.
Yeah, for like girls watching like, oh my God, we can actually. It had just about the same amount of viewership as the men's tournament did. 12.3 million viewers or something. It peaked at like 16 million viewers.
That's incredible.
Really changing the game for women. It's really cool for little girls, I think.
And it's not just Caitlin Clark. I mean, Paige is amazing. She is an amazing basketball player on UConn. She's so good. Both sides of the ball. Just a phenomenal basketball player.
Nice.
Yeah. It was fun to watch. And it can be pretty cool because so now it's NC State versus South Carolina women's Final Four and UConn versus Iowa. And the men's is NC State, Purdue, UConn, Alabama.
How about that? NC State.
So, yeah.
NC State Final Four in men's and women's.
Jimmy V.
First time since Jimmy V. And the way that NC State got into the tournament is crazy. First, they had to win the ACC tournament to even get in. They were down. They hit a bank 3 buzzer beater to force overtime in the first round of the ACC tournament. Like, crazy stuff. Their coach was going to lose his job if he didn't win the ACC tournament. So he won the ACC tournament, got a 2-year extension.
This is big news.
I love this NC State team for the men's.
Tell them who you love, though. Tell them who you love.
What's that guy's name? The big dude, right?
DJ Burns Jr. DJ BJ, baby. DJ Burns. Just a big old wrecking ball down there. Can't do nothing with him. He's nasty, too. Like, he's not just big. Like, he has crazy touch. Anytime he gets in the paint, little lefty. He's lefty, too. Little lefty floater, lefty hooks. Like,
they asked
putting some money on him?
I didn't bet.
Yeah, I will be, yeah.
You can't bet.
Will be, yeah.
I bet him last game too. Yeah.
Will nice. Be, yes. They asked Joker about him. He said, "Oh, that guy's awesome." Joker.
Oh, Joker. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That guy's awesome. You could tell he looked genuinely happy too, and you don't really get much reaction out of that man. He was happy.
Yeah, the one Cinderella. That was our Cinderella. NC State.
DJ was chirping the Duke fans.
Yeah, he's a big personality too. He's a really big personality. Like he knows what he's doing.
On the podcast.
Yeah, we reached out,
lining something up.
That'd be really great.
We've been reaching out to him. We have reached out. We'll see if he responds. If he wants to come on.
He's not the only. We've reached Christian Bale, Larry David, Caitlin Clark, Pat McAfee. Who else? Wes.
Walker.
Wes, yeah.
Walker.
Portnoy. We sent one out to
Portnoy.
Portnoy. So they'll probably when they all get them, they'll probably respond. They'll probably all want to come on, you know?
We might
They
just
would.
get them all on at once.
Yeah, they just haven't checked their emails yet.
Never been done.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys check your emails. If you're watching this, check your emails.
Yeah, David.
We've also entered the most dangerous part of the year for sports gambling. In my opinion, we're in it right now. It's where you have baseball. Baseball's back. Baseball every day of the week, all day long. We got the end of March Madness coming up. Then we got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, where there's literally something on all day, every day, all week
The
long.
best.
And then you put playoffs and stuff on top of it. It's right now is the most right after March Madness. We go right into the most dangerous part of the year for sports gambling, in my opinion. That's when I always get crushed.
You should have a name for this time of year. I like the word dangerous you're using.
This would be the Gambler's Gauntlet.
Around, come back to it. We'll swing around, come back to it.
Or
Maybe
it could be
better.
the minefield of something that starts with an M about betting.
So April, May.
Who's in who's the first place in the AL East right now?
I don't know. I don't think it matters.
It's not that team hanging behind you, is it? No.
Steelers? No, that's football season. Wrong sport.
I thought I saw that Boston Red Sox thing,
Baseball.
but it might be your long-term team B for the Celtics. My bad. I think it's the Yanks though, but I think it's the Yanks off to an early start, historic start for them. Started out 5-0. I believe they lost yesterday, the day before, 6-1 today, 6-1. Looking good.
Dang.
Juan Soto.
7 games played. What's that? 2 teams they played against?
The Yankees got a roster.
Down over there.
They got a roster. You guys might have something to cheer about.
We always do, but if we don't have a pennant coming, we got a home run king to cheer for. We always got something.
Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo still there.
Mm-hmm. Juan Soto's a dog.
Aaron Judge is playing center field.
You see Juan Soto opening day throw out at home plate?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, man. You weren't impressed?
No, he's supposed to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Yankees that the last few years they've been very good and they've crumbled in late August, early September. Crumble.
Yeah, we'll see this year, I guess.
So yeah, I'm happy for you. First top of the AL East. 2 series in.
Feels good, baby. Feels good.
You should be more excited about your Knicks than anything. Knicks have a shot to really
What are they, third? Third in the East?
something like that, but they're really, I think they're almost better than the Bucks if the Bucks don't figure it out. No. Maybe a little Knicks Celtics
the Knicks
Eastern
are in
Conference champion.
The Knicks are in 5th place in the East. I mean, I
Yeah.
like them. But do I think they have... I mean, I'm only excited about championships, boys. Or I guess, based on the last conversation, I like home runs too, I guess. But I don't know. They're good, man. We got some studs. I don't know if they have enough to win it, though. I want an
so
NBA
early.
championship. You know what I mean? I want an NBA championship.
Oh, NBA.
Oh, no. That ain't happening.
So why are you telling me to get excited about the Knicks? You want me to be excited because they're going to make the playoffs?
How do you know that's not happening? It could happen.
Good. I want them to. Man, I love Brunson, you know. I don't think we have the pieces to get what the goal is. The goal
Are
is
you going to show a team that you thought you had on your wall?
Yeah. It was.
Okay.
he's been such a long-term fan of them. He hasn't had time to buy their jerseys yet. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I got jerseys in the closet right there, but I don't want to get up.
With the mustache, you look appropriately that kind of fan. You're playing
Celtics fan?
Yeah.
Looks like a P. Diddy fan.
And a Red Sox fan, doesn't he?
Whoa! What was that?
Yeah, he's trying to get in.
What the hell? Jesus.
Mustache. The mustache.
He's
tells
got a
all.
lot of weird stuff going on too, huh? Why they haven't arrested him? I mean, we don't got to get into all that. We dove pretty much into it last week, but he's just living his life, dancing and out in public and stuff. Weird.
It's a great perception.
It's so weird.
Act like
Speaking
it's
of that,
nothing.
you guys see Bad Boys 4 is coming out? You a Bad Boys fan, Tony?
Big Martin Lawrence fan, yeah. Will Smith after the power slap.
You don't.
I
You do
lost.
like him after, or you don't?
I don't care less for him.
You
The
don't like Will
power
Smith
slap.
because he smacked somebody? Is that really it? You don't like a man because he smacked another man?
Keep my
Let the-
wife's name out your fucking mouth.
What movie? I mean, Pursuit of Happiness. He did really good, and I loved that movie.
I Am Legend was good.
Yeah, I could care less for that too. Come on, who else we got? Independence Day.
Focus.
90s,
Focus was
I
a
think.
good one.
Mm-hmm.
Focus. Rob. What's it? Margot Robbie.
Margaret Robbie, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Bye.
okay. Hitch was funny.
Oh yeah, Hitch is always good.
I mean, he's no Christian Bale or he's no.
The Bad Boys were good though. Him and Martin Lawrence always were good.
They're
awesome
fun.
together.
They're fun.
They're great.
Yeah, Michael Bay movies. Is he directing this one? Probably.
I would imagine he has to
Yeah.
be. So
yeah,
that's
but
gonna be
he
good.
slapped Chris Rock though. You don't.
What about
You know-
Men in Black?
I don't like Will Smith at all because I like Chris Rock way more than Will Smith.
Yeah.
So he slapped Chris Rock's kind of like, yeah.
You guys act
Wow.
like they're like your best friends. Who cares if you smack him? You can still like them both. I still like them both.
Your perceptions.
No.
We're here to bring you back to reality.
Yeah,
You
you
don't go
also
out-
dropped into Rebirth without your boys too. So
Yeah.
that obviously we know where you
No.
lie, where your
Okay.
I'm
loyalties
trying to
lie.
think of a movie where I was like, oh man, that was great. You
With
never-
Will Smith in it,
Yeah. I
Wild
mean,
Wild West.
okay, now I like that one. That was
Wild
fun.
Wild West was a great movie.
But Kevin
What about-
Kline made it good for me. I like Kevin Kline.
What about
yeah.
iRobot?
No,
Nah, trash.
no.
Okay.
Fresh
You're
Prince,
not a big. I think Fresh Prince is his best work
best work.
by far.
about-
Yeah.
What about King Richard?
Good.
What's that? New
It's
Slave
Williams'
movie?
sister. Williams. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't see the Slave movie, but
Oh, that was good. Yeah, yeah.
That
We
was
watched
good.
that together, Tom.
that was good.
Yeah.
What about 6 Degrees of Separation?
That's good too.
This dude's Googling
Wait.
fucking Will Smith movies
not
no
the
one's
movie.
ever seen. Man.
He's in a movie
What?
where he's dying and he gives away something or something.
Oh! John Q.
John Q.
No, that's Denzel, man. You tried to get
Oh,
me? You
shit.
can't get me with a Denzel movie, buddy. You will never get me with a Denzel movie.
So I think the storyline, the directing, Martin Lawrence carries Bad Boys. So Will Smith,
Yes.
Mike Lowry.
Yeah, for the jugular.
Boys, I don't know if you saw this, Tone. You've been working all day, but Stephon Diggs got traded to the fucking Texans today.
Did not see that. That's a big one.
Yeah,
His
for
production bills went down though.
the Bills get a 2025 second round pick next year, and the Texans get Stephon Diggs, a 6th round pick this year and a 5th round pick next year.
So the Texans are going to be legit. I mean, they already were. With C.J. Stroud, maybe. I mean, he had a good rookie season, but once you get tape on somebody, you really see who he is this season. We'll really see who he is. You
I
know?
think he's just gonna get better.
I hope so. I'm not trying to be negative, but
Yeah, they got Joe Mixon. They got
Dalton
Stephon
Schultz.
Diggs now. They got a few defensive
what are the
linemen.
Bills thinking? He
I
did.
don't know.
His production dropped though, from what I remember.
They're taking a 30-something million cap hit this year too because of that.
The
Dead
Bills
cap.
are.
Yeah, they're taking 3.2 million more dead cap hit this year than they would have if he was on their roster. To get rid of him, they're taking more.
He must be toxic, maybe.
Must be something going on.
Josh wanted him gone. It's got to be it.
They were so good early though, career.
If Josh Allen wanted Stephon Diggs there, he would be there.
Yes, correct.
Toxic.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
outside looking
100%.
in.
He was the number one receiver for a while, like in the league. I wouldn't say maybe number, but you could say he was.
They were boys too. They were playing Call of Duty together. They
That's
were like really good friends.
That's what happened. He dropped without him.
Yeah. He dropped into Rebirth today without him. Stefan
So
Diggs said, I'm out.
let the guy his buddy killed self-revive, then take the kill.
Stefan Diggs said, I'm out of here. I heard CJ Stroud revives me every single time I go down.
Oh, man.
Mm.
Well, Texans are going to be really good. Cool. Well, maybe not then. He's like a TO.
They're going to be
No,
really
he's
good.
not even close to TO skill. What am I talking about?
They're
It's
going
my
to be really
quarterback.
good.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback. It's so good.
$1 million. Dead cap hit is $31 million. So Diggs' 2024 cap number would have been 27.8 if he stayed on the team, but trading him means the Bills would carry a dead cap charge of $31.096 million for Diggs.
Above my pay grade. Above my pay grade.
I was at work today. I saw this guy yesterday, and I go, "There's something about this guy." Then I'm working with his crew, and then they're talking about going drinking later. I go, "Nah, I'm sober 6 years." He goes, "Yeah, you're like our foreman then." So I walk past the foreman later. I go, "You a friend of Bill's?" He goes, "Excuse me, are you a friend of Bill's?" He goes, "Bill W." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I am." He goes, "Wow, that's crazy you say that." He was carrying his 12-year chip with him. He never carries it with him. He's carrying it today. The day I go, "Are you a friend of Bill's?" That was pretty cool.
That's
what I
us. You guys feel like you have like a little bond now, don't you know?
Oh, it was awesome. It was so cool.
That's awesome.
38. His name's Brett. Was awesome. We talked about a lot of things. Dry drunk. Dark times even in sobriety. And
Depression.
I've been beaming lately. Beaming. I don't know if I've been beaming. But
Pew. Because
I'm
you're
like-
getting shit done.
And I'm just in the subway line smiling. I'm driving, smiling. Everything's just so good. Beaming hard.
I was in Subway the other day. Cost me, it was like $8 for a goddamn 6-inch sub. And I'm sitting there thinking, whatever happened to the $5 footlong? You guys
Gone.
remember that? $5 footlong. You get a footlong chicken teriyaki for like $6.
I'll
Gone.
tell you, I
Those
got
are
a
the
large
best.
sub.
And then I saw on the window 6 inches for $6. Jesus.
It's all about making money.
I got a large sub at Wegmans 2 days ago. $16.
That used to be $10 flat.
For Danny's favorite.
Mm.
$16.
Man.
Out of control.
What do you say is a fair price? 13? 12?
No, none
10?
of that.
Danny favorite?
$8-9 for a sub, man. We're talking about bread and some sandwich meat.
Yeah,
It's
but
out
a
of
sub,
control.
I don't think people think about it. It takes some time to make a sub. It's not like,
It took her 45 seconds.
No,
No.
it takes
It takes a little
lot
time.
of money to
What would
get
you like
everything
next?
there.
Yeah.
$16 for a sub is out of control, boys.
Yeah, I think anything over 14, you're like, where did I go wrong here?
14's out of control for a sub, just the sandwich. Maybe if you're giving me a drink and chips, maybe a cookie.
It's like, I think the real estate world's getting involved in food now and just jacking up shit.
It's out of
Gotta
control.
jack it up.
Yeah.
Everything's so expensive.
Yeah. That's
I was
why
thinking the other day
this
that
November we
we
need to vote for me. I'm running for president.
Yep. Oh,
Or
I was
Theo.
thinking the other day. What did you say, Theo Vaughn?
I wish he was. That'd be great. He'd be the best
President?
ever. Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes. He'd get a team together, Bobby, all his boys,
Yeah.
They
Caleb Presley, vice president.
would.
That'd be
I guarantee they do all right. Just gonna wing it.
We would lose out as a society though on so much comedy and funny stuff.
I don't know. I
they'd
beg
be
to
the new
differ.
fall. They'd be the new fall guy for America.
Can you see him stepping up to like a press conference?
Presidential address? Theo Vaughn. Well, back, we had one of them back in where I grew up.
First thing was, I'm looking for a first lady, preferably one from the lower states. Maybe it doesn't matter. Canadian, she could be Canadian. I can see him saying, "We'll link
That
up
would be
Canada and America
awesome.
through a marriage."
He just celebrated a sobriety date the other day when I was watching. Just celebrated something.
So
I was thinking about that the other day that we got sober too soon. I shared this with Tony that I think we got sober too soon because I was talking. I forget who I was talking to, but there was like so much cool shit, and I was thinking, man, that's a lot of fun shit for like a meth head or something. Like, there's so much cool stuff in the world to do today as like a meth head. Like, I was like, man, I feel like I got sober too soon.
man,
It might be a fucked up thought, but I was like, man, there's a lot of fun shit to do out there today. Today's world's a lot different than 7 years ago.
The only part that I could even somewhat agree with that is maybe the legalization of marijuana. So I wouldn't have had to hide it all the time and be so paranoid about it. But I work in the field, boys. It is hard to get clean today. And there's a lot of resources, a lot of help, a lot more. In New York State, I mean, there's no consequences. I don't know if I would ever got sober without consequences. If I know I could have just did whatever I had to do, and there wasn't anything that like my life was messing up for, these guys are just doing the craziest shit.
No.
Appearance ticket, man. We got sober at the right time.
Obviously, yeah. I don't really think that, but I think there's a lot more fun shit out there to do in today's world.
I think Logan said it best to me once because I dream about getting high a lot, and he goes, "Oh, those are free lapses. Those are fine. You're fine. Free lapses we're allowed to have.
A little free lapse.
What's wrong with a little free lapse? Nothing.
They're the best."
I got drunk the other night. I don't tell anyone. Hammered.
Woke up in the morning. Probably had morning sickness, huh?
I was driving around drunk, picking up people, loving it, listening to, I think, "Carry On My Wayward Son." Windows were down.
How'd you really? You remember what you were listening to in the car?
Yes. I have them quite often, and usually that would be like, "Oh man, am I doing something wrong?" But no, I'm beaming hard.
Wake up so grateful, though. It's the best. Wake up and it's like, oh, thank God. Like,
I'm not sick.
I was thinking about this too, and this is cliche and whatever, but I have stronger highs in sobriety than I did when I was high. Like the highs I get now, they're so more powerful and like crazy. They hit every part of the body. Like, oh my God.
They're real.
They're real.
You guys gonna watch WrestleMania this weekend?
Nope.
Damn it.
Probably just. I might see a few matches, but probably going to be mostly just you. Bud.
I'm working till Sunday. It was only supposed to be 2 days, but things are happening.
They always are.
Oh, I got a lot today too. I set up my first machine by myself with no help. Got and crushed it.
Nice.
I wish there was more to that story, but
is the guys you're working with the same guys or different guys?
So this guy is the guy I work with at the shop, and I haven't been out with the field with him much.
Were they like, holy shit, good job, man?
He said, great. That was great. But then, more importantly, I got the higher ups from the plant to come double check the work I did at the end, and it's called what did they call it?
Protocol.
No. If it's a pass, it's like, did they buy it? I think it's called buy it.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
They bought it. Yeah, they bought it. And his name was Tony. He goes, great job. That's great, man. That's great. So that was a pretty cool day. Although I'm about 4 stories high, setting up a machine, screwing a bolt drops. A very important bolt, by the way. Drops down. You're never going to find those, First time setting up by myself.
Is there more than one very important bolt?
There's 2, but I don't have any backups. But listen, when and I go, I'm going to go take a look. Found it.
Wait, what? You just fucking looped me. So there's one bolt that dropped. There's 2 very important bolts, but there's no backups.
So what I do is on a pipe, and I do it. So let's say this is the pipe. I have a machine that's 2 half pieces, and I'm going to connect it on the pipe.
You gotta
So when
move
I
to your right a little bit. You're off the
okay,
camera.
okay, yep,
There
yep.
you
So
go. Yeah.
so I'm in the pipe. I have 2 machines there, and they come in halves. So what I do is connect them, and then the bolt will swing up, and I tighten the bolt. So I connected them.
With your hands?
Yeah, I do it all. Just it's a big thing
You
like
tighten the
this.
bolt with your hands? Or then you
No,
got
no,
a
I
big
got
wrench?
a Allen wrench, yeah. But I'm loosening it to get it over, and all of a sudden, beep, I'm like, and it boop, 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 boop. I go, oh my god, my first setup, and I'm dropping the most
4
important bolt.
stories down?
4 stories.
4
and you found
stories
it.
down, and yeah, I go,
How
this is
big's
how I
this
start.
bolt?
Ding, ding, ding,
It's
ding, 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 ding,
it's
ding.
about 2 inches, inch and a half. It's a pretty good size one. It's a swing bolt, very important piece. So I'm
Why
like,
isn't
okay,
there a backup to the very important bolt?
there should be, listen. When I get back to the
Why
machine
isn't there
shop,
a box of very important bolts?
you get sent what you need. You get sent what you need. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go back to the
Even
shop.
you set up something from Amazon, you get at least one
Hold on a
extra of everything.
Hold on a second.
This desk there's one extra bolt in every bag.
I got a whole
Listen,
bag of extra bolts.
I have extra now. I have extras now because the guy at the shop went and made me extra, and then it worked. But then I found the other one, and the other one is better. But now I have like 3 extras in my. But I'm gonna get extra screws for everything. But I'm thinking, okay, I can do this. I can show up. I can do it. First thing, bolt falls down. That's how I started it. I learned from messing up. I don't know about you guys, but that's the best way for me to learn. If everything's going smooth and everything's running nice, I don't learn anything. But okay, this isn't working right. That happened because I didn't do that. Then I'm learning. So I made a few amateur mistakes, but crushed it.
I think that's the only possible way to learn. If you did everything right, you would never learn anything.
Nothing. Yeah, it's pretty crazy though. I actually think about you guys a lot when I'm out there. I'm like, man, I wonder if because I'm crossing these crosswalks that are up 100 feet high. Look to your right. You make one wrong move, you're done. You're done.
Dead?
I'm like Shane couldn't do this. Logan couldn't do this. That's what I think to myself. I'm being serious though.
Yeah, that's crazy that you think that.
Dad, you're dead. Yeah. It started to thunder and lightning yesterday, and that get off that because that'll barbecue you. Alarm went off. Get off.
That is very dangerous stuff.
It's not. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Has there been casualties in the past?
Not when I'm there, but I hear stories. Actually, the plant I'm at now, about 10 years ago, a guy got. He didn't get killed, but messed up pretty bad by a forklift driver somewhere. Yeah, people die. A lot of things is too. These old guys will have heart attacks and die. So it's not always the plant, but it's the conditions. It's hot. It's hard, you know.
Hot, hard. Yeah.
I met a couple guys with a couple fingers missing. I'm hoping that's never the case for me.
That'll happen in them hot, hard environments.
Yeah. That's why I really hope that if you're watching this, subscribe and like so we can all move in together and do this full time. And do random acts of kindly. We like to do random Randy acts of kindly, where I don't got to be carrying heavy machinery up. I love it though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of new beginnings, I have to buy a new car here soon.
That's exciting. I'm excited for you.
The Jeep finally took a shit, and so in the midst of this, buying a new vehicle, on Sunday, I had to walk home from work. So it's like right around the corner here in town.
What a loser.
So I got done. I got done work, and I was like, I'll just walk, right? So as mailman, I got like my mailman coat on, pants, everything, like I'm dressed up, you know. Beautiful day out. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll walk, whatever, that's fine. I got my backpack on, walk out the door, walking up this back little street here, and you know, I'm on the phone, or I got my headset in or something, and I hear like dogs barking, like out of like behind me or something. So I'm like, what the hell? I hear dogs barking, getting closer, dogs barking. Ho, ho, ho. 2 different dogs barking. So I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around, dude. I'm walking down the street normally as a civilian, just in my mailman gear. I got 2 dogs chasing me. I just freaking had to take off running. Yelling, I'm off the clock. I'm off the
Yeah.
clock. I'm off the
They're-
clock. And
What?
these fucking dogs are the lady's screaming. She's like, "Hey, get back here! Get back here!"
What
I'm
kind of
freaking-
dogs?
Oh, they're like both mutts, but like one was like a regular sized dog, one was like a medium sized dog. But these things were coming after me. I was like, "Geez,
Right.
these guys don't know when you're on the clock or when you're off the clock." I was literally screaming at them, "I'm off the clock! I'm off the clock!"
Why do they hate mailmen so much? I think it's because you guys bring bills to the owners and make them sad. They know it when you're bringing bills. Owners open up the bills.
Fucking mailman.
Freaking
We
bring
don't
us.
have that. My mail is good. I look forward to getting my mail.
Your dog probably likes the mailman.
Yeah.
My dog hates the mailman.
Does she?
No, she doesn't hate anyone. I got a good dog.
Yeah, off the clock, on the clock, whatever. You can't be walking around dressed as a.
No, you
Like
probably got a shopper after too. They smell that clothing on you. They know it's you.
Oh yeah, that's the devil. Literally the devil to
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
Hate you. Oh, you're walking
Your
up
job's
there.
dangerous too, bud.
Yeah,
your job's
I walk
dangerous
around
too.
all the time. I'm like, Logan and Tony couldn't do this. I think that.
bags for 12 miles. I
Yeah,
don't want to hear it.
Logan and Tony couldn't do this. Oh
That's
man,
really what I thought today. Bless you.
bless you.
Thanks, boys.
God bless you. Praise
I
the
laughed a
Lord.
little.
He is risen. Isn't that crazy? Jesus came out of a cave, and now we eat ham and have Easter egg hunts because of it.
I think it's wonderful. Makes America great.
Where'd the Easter bunny come from?
Old Peter, bud.
Peter Cottontail. I don't know.
Let's make this a rabbit holiday. Who the
With
hell
little-
thought of that?
Someone in commerce.
You guys know how you.
How
You
can we
guys
sell
know how
this
you
out?
catch a. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Go ahead. You go.
I was thinking, how can we sell this holiday? That's what they sat around the fire.
Fire
Probably
for
5
sure.
men, 2 women if we're lucky. They had some women involved. Probably not back then. How can we make
Yeah.
money? The Lord is risen for our
Praise the
sins.
Lord.
This one guy said,
Chocolate.
let's do chocolates.
What kind of animal though? What kind of animal can we have?
First they-
Groundhog. That's probably what they said at
no.
first. They said groundhog because the groundhog comes out, sees its shadow. Meh.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think the Lord had a shadow. He was so beaming so hard.
What
How
moves
did they
fast?
come up with it?
What moves fast? A little faster than the groundhog,
Fast.
but
And
still
eats-
fluffy. Huh. What are those one animals it's called that we always catch and eat with the big ears? What's that?
Elephant?
Rabbit. Yeah, let's have a rabbit.
Good
Let's
idea.
have a rabbit.
As
Rabbit and chocolate.
they were
There we
cooking
go.
rabbit. They were cooking rabbit as they were talking over the fire.
Yes. There it is. And then they were having chocolate for dessert. And they
Yeah.
said,
Let's make this a holiday. What day is it? What's today?
oh, let's make it the first Sunday after a full moon. So it always
Yeah.
changes. Yeah,
We
that's
should
smart
come up
too.
with- Logan, you were going to say you look like you're ready to talk here. I interrupted you,
I
probably.
was going to tell a bad joke.
I've done them a
Dad
lot.
joke?
I've
Dad
done them a-
jokes with Logan.
I think he said bad jokes. Bad jokes with Tony.
I did say a bad joke, and it is a dad joke.
Dad
you guys know
jokes.
how you catch a unique rabbit?
You tricks it.
Unique
Shout
up.
out to last week.
Unique up on it.
Knee cup. Knee cup?
Unique up. You sneak up. Wow, you two are fucking brain dead.
Knee cup. Unique up?
Unique
Damn,
up.
that's
That's
really
one of the
bad.
worst jokes I've ever heard.
I'm going to be thinking
What?
about that on the crosswalk tomorrow.
How do you
going,
catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it?
Unique up on it.
that was really bad. Bad jokes are fun, though, too.
No, that was too bad.
That's why it was fun. It's terrible.
You guys are just. What?
I liked
You're right
Tony's
about that.
answer. Whatever that was.
I forgot what I said.
Me
I'm
too,
so
but it
fried.
sounded
I
good.
forgot what we were
You
talking
said
about.
you tricks it.
Oh, you
tricks
tricks
it. Yeah,
You guys
that's
can't
a good
remember.
one.
I
That's a
don't
good
even know why I
one.
tried to tell you guys a joke because you can't remember what you said 20 seconds ago. You guys are shot.
I did.
Little fried. We're all a little fried. It's okay.
Little
Just a bunch of dummies
That's
trying to
all right.
make
We're still
people's lives
grinding.
better.
Fried turkey.
Just out here trying to make people laugh a little bit. You
I've been
know,
known to
trying
be
to
a
make
little
people.
burnt toast, fried turkey. Those are the two. When I think about me, I'm just burnt toast.
Yeah.
But I take magnesium
April
at night.
3rd. April 3rd. If yeah, that's all we got. We you guys made it to the end with us once again. We apologize, but we appreciate you. Like and subscribe down below, comment, do whatever you got to do. Help us help you, and we promise we'll try to be better next time. But until then, you know what they say, boys. You know what we say. It is all the time.
All the time.